Time. 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 Trippy, right? Could it be that time is accelerating? Could it be that our technology is causing our perception of time to accelerate at an exponential rate with every single new innovation that is made? Could it be that world events are happening at a higher frequency? Let's find out. First, I would like to make the distinction. There's objective time, which is the Gregorian calendar, our watches, our clocks that measure the rate of the Earth going around the sun. And then there is subjective time, which is how you perceive it throughout the day. I believe we perceive time through cause and effect.
You can experience this when you're at work and there's not much going on. Every minute seems to pass longer than the last. Every second stretches between every tick-tock. Or, what if there's a flood of customers and you're having to ring up everybody?
Certainly, time seems to speed up. The cause and effects are going like this, and you perceive time going by at a much quicker rate. Or even when you watch a movie, it's a quick succession of cause and effects, and your mind is not perceiving time in an objective way. Now, for lack of a better word, I would like to refer to thought as a dimension.
Outside of electrical surges in your brain, thought has no space. But its cause and effects chains influences reality. Within the thought dimension, there is our personal ideas and dreams in one sphere, and then there's the sphere of collective dreams. This can range from pop culture to history, or national myths and general zeitgeists of a time. The individual dimension mixes and matches with the collective whenever you discuss pop culture. It's how you find common ground.
And not only that, but thought has brought about the birth of another dimension, which I like to call the internet, or the digital dimension.
It's a dimension that we access through portals that we call computers, phones, video games, and it allows us to see a space that doesn't exist in physical reality. The internet, in a way, is a projection of the thought dimension. Just like you have your own personal thoughts and dreams and memories, you have your own files and folders within your phones and computer screens that chronicles your life and personal world, and that mixes with the collective digital dimension, which is the social media that we all share. Memes themselves are ideas spread between the thought and digital dimension, independent of the physical dimension.
After all, there's Rule 44. Which states that any possible thought on a subject can and will be found in the comment section. Communication on the internet is instantaneous and transcends physical space. As such, I don't believe that the internet can be accurately measured with the same time that we measure physical space.
Because the digital dimension can have events occur independent of physical reality at a quicker rate, events on the internet can have an endless number of chain reactions before it even goes back into the physical world, changing perceptions and actions.
A month in the physical world can be like a year in internet time in terms of cause and effects chains that happen on the internet.
The digital dimension is like a jet plane, with the physical dimension racing to keep up.
Technology has also increased the frequency of cause and effect in our physical world. Let's go back to ancient Rome. Say the Romans lose to the Carthaginians. Then it could take Carthaginians? Damn it. Rome has lost to the barbarians.
It would take days, if not weeks, for the news to reach Rome, and a month for a response to occur. However, in comparison to modern-day warfare, a terrorist attack in, say, Afghanistan can be instantly reported, and reinforcements arrive within a short span of time. Not only warfare, but in every field of human interaction, the time spans between cause and effect of individuals have increasingly shrunk in any type of transaction. And now, for the first time, any event in physical reality can now be instantly communicated to everyone and be responded to both on the internet and through the physical world. So both the thought dimension and the digital dimension can have an almost instantaneous back and forth, cause and effect loops before it goes back to the physical world. And then it changes your perceptions, your thought dimension, and how you see things based off of what reality tunnel you have, and that changes what you have in the physical world. And your physical world, you can now instantly communicate with anybody there, and so that causes cause and effects, and that causes that cause and effects in the digital dimension, and then goes back to your thought dimension. Everything's going at a much quicker rate. Back in the day, it's like a multi-level game of pool, where one ball hits another ball, and that ball hits that ball. But now it's happening on this pool table and this pool table, and they're sharing balls, and their balls are going pow, 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 pow. So in short, our perception of time is accelerating because human events can happen at a higher frequency. Our minds also must now keep track of cause and effect chains in a digital dimension that transcends physical space. Objective time may remain the same, but humanity has hit the gas pedal. And I would like to point out that you can make time slow down by turning off the internet. And you can make time slow down even further by turning off the thought dimension through meditation. But these are just my thoughts. Maybe there's something more that you can add. Let me know in the comment section, and please subscribe if you enjoyed, and thank you.
Subscribe, and we'll strive to please you every day.